Bros, are you lost right now? Halloween events, there's a lot of stuff going on. We've got 30% gold drop, we've got 30% more experience. We have, two side stories. We have Luna limited hero right now. It's almost gone. We also have Draco Plate. It's almost gone. It's limited. Are you lost? Do you want to find out how you should prioritize everything? What should you be doing first? So let me go through this stuff with you guys. It really depends on how much time can you invest in the game before these things are gone. So if you have a lot of time, of course, what you should have been doing and what you should be doing is farm gold, unless you need the runes badly, right? If you really need the runes, we've got a double rune drop rate event as well that is going on. But if you don't need the runes, farm hunt 11, any stage in hunt 11 to get as much gold as possible, because you're getting 30% more now. Now, I'm going to be talking about these things like, Serila. Should you get her? Yes, you should get her. I mean, she's limited. She's very powerful. Only 4-star, but exclusive equipment with her. She got buffed. Very strong. So I definitely get one copy. Draco Plate, like I said, it's limited. It's going to be gone. So you only need one Draco Plate, which you can obtain from the side story if you didn't know. And then you can just use Bottle of Knowledge to just limit break it and bring it all the way to, plus 30 later down the line. So remember that. Like, you don't have to pull for it in Luna's, banner. And if you didn't get it before getting Luna, let's say, you don't need to worry. So let me go over this stuff with you guys. So if you do have a lot of time, like I said, farm gold or farm runes. And now the next priority, maybe you already did it, but in the Shadow of Ravenwing Manor, you've got Draco Plate under exchange. It's all the way like kind of down there. You need this currency called Dragon Skill. So you need 2,500 of those. So it's definitely quite a bit. It might take you, you might need like 400. Yeah, actually you might need like around 500 sky stones worth of energy. So like around 1,000 energy to get enough dragon skill to buy this thing. So the way you go about it is, of course, you're gonna get like at least, go with one copy of Chatty, so you can actually get more event currency, more dragon skill. So Chatty gets you more, and Draco Plate gets you more. So if you want to get that, maybe you got Draco Plate while pulling for Luna, so you're getting 25% extra event currency already. So you can grind that other Draco Plate in the exchange shop more easily. You also have this spooky Solayu, stories artifact. To be honest, like this thing, I wouldn't waste my my artifact charms on this thing. I would just kind of keep it at the skill level 1. Maybe bring it to skill level 7 for the jump from 15 to 25% more event currency. But I just kind of like leveled it a bit, and I was like, yeah, forget that. I should have left it at skill level 1. It would be all good. But it only boosts the drop for limited edition jewelry and also for old insignia. In the shop here, first, before that, under reputation, if you want to get Serila, which you should, you can get her by doing stage 10-S once in any difficulty. So right here, there she is. You get her once this way. You should clear all that to get the gold transmit stone, by the way. Now under adventure, 10-S is, not that far. It's right here, her hat, 10-S, any difficulty. If you do want to triple S her memory imprint, you're gonna need 6 additional copies of her. So you might be like, yeah, it might take you quite a bit of sky stones converted into energy. Let's just talk energy. Maybe you have leaves, maybe you're gonna be using free energy, but if you're using sky stones to refill, I mean, it might take you like around 500 sky stones, if not more, if you're unlucky. But the higher the difficulty, the higher the drop rate. So try to do the highest difficulty that you can handle, right? And under the quest, you should get this Mola Gora Go, of course, as well as all the other stuff in there, regional reward. Okay, so now, of course, under exchange here, you're gonna go and buy Chatty. Yeah, you can go with one at the start if you're not planning to just power that thing up, power this artifact skill level. Then just use one on a mage while you're farming for, you know, dragon skills, so you get an extra boost there. And also, like, I would just buy the epic catalyst in there, but the priority would be, of course, before that, the Molagora seed, and of course the Covenant Bookmarks. But that is after, you know, getting one copy of Chatty, Draco Plate. After that, I would get all copies of Chatty because it's limited, and it's not really something you're gonna be using bottle of knowledge on. But Draco Plate is a different situation. I would say it's worth it. And for the epic catalyst, that's the next thing in line after all that. And then after that, I kind of buy the artifact charms greater and lesser before getting the epic catalyst, because I do have a lot of these epic catalysts stacked up anyways. It really depends on your play style. So that's gonna be it for this you know, this event here. If you are in dire need of Covenant Bookmarks and you're trying to pull for Luna, right, to maybe you're going for that, unfortunately you have to do like 121 pull to get her the 605 Covenant Bookmarks, then you need to get as many Covenant Bookmarks as possible. Check my how to farm Covenant Bookmark video. It's in the description. It was advertised at the start of the video, or you can press on the I at the top right of the screen, and it's gonna be the first video. So here under this other side story for Melissa, all stage mission clear, you're gonna get 10 Covenant Bookmarks. If you go in there under quest, you can get another 5. That's just like some extra bit of bookmarks you can obtain. Of course, if you're farming your hunts, you can get some from there. So yeah, like I said, farming gold up until the buffs are gone, and then you will still have, or farming runes while it's double rune drop rate. Right after that, you're gonna have like well, 3 days left to farm whatever you need to do in the Shadow of Ravenwing Manor. But it depends on your schedule, like how much time you have left. Maybe you got a beeline for you know, maybe you got a beeline for her. What? Blank memory, I forgot her name. Jesus. Okay. Maybe you need Serila ASAP, right? So you beeline for her, and then Draco Plate 1 copy. Get that ASAP because it's limited. You know, if you do have the luxury of time, and you do have the Sky Stones, the Leaves, whatever, to farm more copies of Serila, go for it. And I mean, to be honest, that is the priority. Like, the other stuff part of this event, of course, priority is also Chatty. Like, if you feel like you're gonna be using this thing, I'm using it on Champion Zerato. So I mean, it's a 5-star artifact. It's actually very powerful. So yeah, you could definitely go for 1 copy at least, but the price is actually quite low, so you can quite easily get six of those. But it's more important than most of the stuff in the shop, beside the Molagora seeds and the Covenant Bookmarks. So definitely work on that ASAP. And like I said, if you're trying to get Luna, if you're trying to squeeze every bit of Covenant Bookmarks as possible, check my How to Farm Covenant Bookmark video. I'm also going through all the ways to obtain Covenant Bookmarks in the game as well in that video. So maybe there's something you're forgetting, but definitely one of the fastest way to get Covenant Bookmarks is to not buy them in the shop, right? For 950, it's to just refresh the secret shop. Don't buy them here. That's a quick way to do it, right? But if you have a bit of time, if you do have the gold, because it's going to be costing you 184,000 gold per set of 5 Covenant Bookmarks. Yeah, if you do have the gold, Secret Shop vendor refresh is definitely the way to go. It's right here. 3 Sky Stones per refresh. You can get some gear, you can get Mystic Medals as well. So that's definitely like how you get them ASAP with like an actually like a good rate, like pretty good rate. But the fact is that you're going to be getting Mystic Medals as well, which is huge if you want to secure yourself a natural 5-star Moonlight hero later down the line, with especially with the 201 pull for the guarantee 5-star ML hero. But yeah, Luna, she's going away very soon as well. So when the the next patch is gonna drop, the next maintenance, that's when I mean, she's gonna be gone. Actually, it's even before the patch, like yeah, it's gonna be overnight, like Thursday, like that's it, she's gone. So try to get her. If you started pulling for her and you can't follow through, definitely try to get the Covenant Bookmarks that are missing. To if you're a free-to-play player, just check my how to farm Covenant Bookmark video. You will get some great information there. And it's the same thing for these well, not these, but this side story, the Shadow of Ravenwing Manor, is going away at the same time. So Draco Plate, Serila and Chatty artifact, that all these things, definitely try to get at least one or multiple copies of Serila. Serila, I would say, is top priority versus Chatty. Chatty would be like if you do have the luxury of time and the currency for it. Also, there's this this web event, Halloween after party. You just keep on voting for Luna basically, and you get a leaf every day. And every time you do one of these things, you have a voting slip, and then every time you vote here, I believe you're getting one of these random rewards, and then here you can get all these things. So definitely worth well, yeah, it's definitely worth doing. So yeah, that's gonna be pretty much it for this one, guys. Let me think about if I'm missing something here. Something you don't have to worry about right now is the the Powder of Knowledge, the rotation here. You still have 11 days, so don't worry there, right? Unless you want to power up Draco Plate with a Bottle of Knowledge, or you need one of these artifacts, then there you go, you still have time. Under Summon here, for the Mystic Summoning Pool, right? This current rotation, you've got Charlotte, which is not popular at all, really. She's decent. She can like pretty much constantly AoE, especially if you soul burn. Soul burning this allow you to reduce the cooldown of skill 2 and 3 by 2 turns. It actually affects this as well, so you can keep on doing AoE attacks with her, but you're gonna be needing to you need to manual play to be able to soul burn. So she's okay. I actually want to try to get her and test her out. There's actually, if you do need time matter, it's there. And if you have Blaze Dingo, if you have Kitty Clarissa, Shadow Rose, or just like Rose straight up, she like with exclusive equipment, like she's very powerful after her buff. So there's that. Hell Cutter is a very solid artifact. Water's Origin as well. Dust Devil, not so much really. Portrait of a Savior in most cases just win there. Of course, you need to want Maid Chloe or at least Troublemaker Crozet, or both, if you're going to be pulling here. The next rotation you've got a little bit, and Bloodstone's actually very powerful. Angelica, if you still don't have her, right, she's definitely there. Tekiel's Ancient Book. So yeah, these are things that you don't really have to worry too much about. But if you definitely want, I don't know, Charlotte or Tar Matter, you have to kind of summon there. Unless you don't want Maid Chloe, of course. Okay, so another thing, that's a tip for you guys, since there's the 30% more gold drop, buff going on with, of course, the 30% more experience buff. Something that I've actually done is overnight, I've used the pet candy to just run Wyvern 11 overnight while I was sleeping. You just need to make sure you actually have the inventory space, right? So make up 50 spot of space. You don't actually need, for 50 runs, you're not gonna need like 50 spot. You might need like, it depends on your luck, but I would say like maybe 25 is enough. 30 should be potentially plenty. You turn the thing on, right? Here I only have 5 candy, but you press on the pet and then you go in settings. You need to make sure that, well, you should use a pet that has the highest rank to chance to receive 1 additional piece of equipment in the hunt. I would say that's top priority. Next one would be either more, you know, crafting materials, a chance to get more double crafting materials, or get a lesser charm as an extra drop. I would say the crafting materials, we probably have quite a bit already, so that's kind of overkill. But here in the settings, you know, this bar, you bring it all the way to 50 runs if you do have the candies though. Restart battle when defeated, and recharge energy sky stone would be the option that you use, unless you're sitting on a bunch of leaves. Then there you go. Now you're wondering, if you're 3-manning this place, you know, any of the Hunt 11, you're wondering, well, who do I bring to do 50 runs and get all the experience during those 50 runs? Well, what I did is I was, you know, I 6-starred Ludwig, and I brought him along, so he was level 50. I finished those 50 runs with the 30% XP boost, and I believe he was something like level 58, but I might actually have done quite a few runs before that. So you can definitely do 50 runs with a hero that you want to bring to 6-star max level. And then like I woke up during the night, and I started another set of runs of like, I don't know, like 40 candy left. So I started like 40 runs there, but I knew that I would not get experience on Ludwig anymore. He would hit max level, but I didn't care, because experience is not actually something that you have to worry too much about. It's definitely about gold, getting as much gold as possible. And I would even argue that you could just go with a speed team to just get as much gold as possible ASAP, and the experience, you can just farm that when the buffs are not there. If you just want to get as much gold as possible, as fast as possible, you want to just refill with your sky stones, use all your leaf ASAP, especially if you don't have that much time available. Running a speed team, running a 4-man team to just like destroy whatever stage 11, maybe you're doing a one-shot Banshee or something like that, auto, I mean, that's going to be a great way for you to just do as many runs as possible and just get a bunch of extra gold while you can. So speed might definitely be... What is going on? Speed might definitely be a top priority here, but since we're getting more experience too, if you do have like the fodders that you need to power up, then yeah, that's a great time for it. So yeah, that's gonna be it for this one, guys. Thanks for watching. I'm Astranox. Like, comment, and subscribe for more. Press the bell icon to be notified whenever I release a new video, and check out my other videos that should be showing up on the screen now. Playlist of all sorts: Arena, Guild Wars, guides, tips, and how-tos, and Abyss 462+. So check those out if you haven't. And also join my Discord server. We have over 700 members now. So yeah, and good luck with all you do. You know, good luck for summoning for LENA. Draco Plate is in the side story. Just go there, grind it out. It's limited, so hurry up. I mean, you don't have much time left. But yeah, once again, good luck. Peace out for now.